Hello students, today I want to give the knowledge of class 12 physics first chapter electric charge and the Gauss's theorem. The first topic is electric charge. What is electric charge? The virtue of the total transforming electron is known as electric charge, and it was generally explained by the 600 BC ago the great scientist Thales. He was take a new type of material is umber and rubbed at the wool, and after some time he observed that the umber and wool are attract to each other because umber is behave as the negatively charged and the wool has the positively charged, and wool is also behave as the donor and the umber is behave as the acceptor. Therefore the opposite charge are attract to each other, and the type of the charge is generally two type, positive and negative. And another, but we are also say that the uncharged body to be moved in the direction of charged body is also called electrostatic induction. In our daily life, many example of the electric charges, but the person will not be understand. We are also take the one glass rod and the ebonite rods are rubbed to each other, and after some time we observe that the ebonite rod have the negative charge and the glass rod have the positive. The body are attract to each other. That is the force of attraction is function between. And afterward another experiments to take a glass and ebonite rods, and the charged glass rod is hang with the thread at the stand, and uncharged glass rod is nearby to the charged glass rod. The glass charged rod is moved in that direction, then uncharged rod is also moved in that direction because the process is known as electrostatic induction. A uncharged body is moved in the direction of charged body is called electrostatic induction. And other important applications of the electric charges to like as the law of conservation of charges. We know that the nuclear fission, when the heavier radioactive elements to be splitted in two or more lighter parts, that was the barium and kryptons, and it will be also release 3 neutron and 200 megawatt energy. The process of before reaction and after reaction, the value of the atomic numbers is equal to LHS and RHS. That is also follow to the law conservation of charge. We know that energy cannot be destroyed, cannot be decayed, but it can be converted one form to the another form. In same way the charge is also conserved. What is the additivity of the charges? That was the total sum of the charges is known as the additivity of charges. And I am also trying to explain the electric field. What is the electric field? An area there experience the behavior of electric, that is known as electric field, and it is denoted by vector E is equal to vector F upon Q naught. E is the electric field, F is force, and Q naught is the small tested charge. The SI unit is Newton per Coulomb, and its dimension is ml T power minus 3 A power minus 1. The property of electric field line, they are never intersect each other because in one time the two direction is never possible. And another important topic of that chapter is electric dipole. What is electric dipole? It means di plus pole. It have the two opposite charge plus q and minus q are at the constant separated distances 2l. All the electric dipole is behave as the electrovalent bond to like as SCl, NaCl, HBr, etc. The two opposite character plus q and minus q are the separated distance at 2l. That is also follow to the moment of the electric dipole. In other words, we are also so that the electric dipole is always form the electrovalent bond, and it will be follow the characters of polar molecules. That what is the polar molecule? The two opposite character positive and negative at the follow the permanent dipole, that is known as the polar molecules. And another way, a non-polar molecule that will not be form the permanent dipole. Therefore, we can say that the non-polar molecule, that was generally example of the carbon dioxide and hydrogen S2. another important topics in our daily life. The electric dipoles is derived in the three terms. Electric dipole placed in axial position, equatorial position, and electric dipole is behave as the torque relation or moment of force. First we know what is a torque. That means of torque or moment of force when any external force is applied at any object, the object is moved around their own axis, that is known as the torque or moment of force. In our daily life, many examples of the moment of force, like as the tap. When the tap is open and closed by clock and anti-clockwise direction, that is the moment of the torque relation. When the person to be open the cap of the bottle, that will be always moved in anti-clockwise direction. When closed, that will be moved in the clockwise direction. It is also example of the torque relation. It was generally related tau is equal to vector F into vector D. There F is equal to force and D is equal to displacement. But in the term of the electric dipole moment, in the term of torque, that is denoted by tau is equal to P sin theta. P is electric dipole, E is electric field, and sin theta, that will be the moment of the charged particles or torque to be moved in clock and anti-clockwise direction. The maximum value, if the theta is 90, then torque is maximum. If the value is 0 and 180, the relation of the torque is always 0. And the axial position of electric dipole, EP is equal to 2p upon 4 pi epsilon naught RQ, but the equatorial position E is equal to p upon 4 pi epsilon naught R square. The other important topic in chapter, that was the linear charge density. The linear charge density, that was the ratio between the amount of charge released per unit length. Surface charge density, that was the amount of charge released per unit area. And the cubical charge density, the amount of charge released per unit value. The cubical charge density is denoted by rho. Surface charge density is denoted by sigma is equal to Q by A, and linear charge lambda is equal to Q by A. We know that the cubical charge density rho is equal to Q by A. Another important topic in that chapter is the electric flux. What is the electric flux? The number of electric field and force line is the passes through any closed surface, that is known as electric flux, and it is denoted by is equal to phi is equal to Q upon epsilon naught. Epsilon naught is called the permittivity of free space, and its value is 8.85 into 10 power minus 12 coulomb square upon Newton meter square. The statements of the Gauss theorem, the number of electric field and force line is passes through any closed surface. It is known as electric flux. Another word we share to that is the Gauss theorem. It is always equal to the flux phi is equal to Q epsilon naught. Q is the total amount of charge and epsilon naught is the permittivity of free space. And the important application of the Gausses was generally first field inside and outside the sphere. If the field inside the sphere, then the electric field is 0 and the total flux is also 0. If the field outside the sphere, the total value of flux is equal to phi is equal to Q epsilon naught, because we know that phi is equal to E into ds. We know that the value of electric field E is equal to Q upon 4 pi epsilon naught R square, and the area of the circle is equal to sphere 4 pi R square. Therefore, the value of total electric flux phi is equal to Q epsilon naught. And the first application of the Gauss theorem, electric field in finite long state wire, that was the relation vector E is equal to lambda upon 2 pi R epsilon naught. Another application, electric field in finite long non-conducting plane C, it is placed between electric field E is equal to sigma by 2 epsilon naught. Another third case, when the two opposite charge parallel plates are placed between at the distance, then the electric flux in between the value, then the electric field between this value E is equal to sigma upon 2 epsilon naught, but in the another case at the point Q and R its value is 0. And same way that will be also the two same plates are placed, then value of the electric field strength is maximum in the outside of the isolated body at the point Q and R, at the minimum at the point P between the plates. Okay, that was the main topic of the first chapter of electric charge and electric flux and the Gauss's theorem. And we are also explained to the some special condition when an electric charge is placed at some height and it will be projected at the ground, then relation y is equal to 1 by 2 QE by m x square upon Vx square, where Vx is so that the component of velocity at the horizontal Vx is equal to V cos theta. And if the charged particle is projected in uniform electric field, then relation of the kinetic energy Ke is equal to Qex. Okay. We meet after some times or some days when the new chapter and new topic, and the good wishes for all the students of the class 12th, and subscribe my channels Rajiv Sharma. Okay, goodbye.